Hello. Not sure what I'm going to talk about today, but if you like what you see, like, subscribe, notify. Most of you know the drill. Anyway, I've been thinking a lot lately. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, okay. I have been thinking a lot lately about the divisions in our society. Class divisions, class divisions, race divisions, age divisions. That's the one that's been getting me the most is, okay, I'm a boomer, okay? I don't know as much about computer technical shit as people, some people do. I know enough. I can do this, which is kind of funny. But also, I've noticed a lot individuals who make fun of boomers. I see individuals who make fun of millennials. I've seen boomers who make fun of millennials, Gen X, Gen whatever, you know. I'm figuring out why, you know. I mean, what do you? They're people, you know. They're, and this is especially for people like myself, people born later than you, millennials, Gen X, what those people. They're born into a different society because of the technological advances that have been made. And when I was growing up, you wanted to call somebody on the phone, you had to go into your house, pick up the phone, literally dial the number so you could call them and talk to them. You know, nowadays you don't have to do that. Pick up your cell phone, go to your contact list, hit the button for their name, and it dials it without your personal fingers, and it does it on its own. You don't have, so uh, I don't think people who use that are lazy. I think making themselves, they're making available to themselves the technological advances that have been made. They're just okay. And you know what? I do it too on my phone, my cell phone. Oh yeah, I don't have to dial the whole number. I got people in my contact list. I pull up the list. Ah, there they are. I hit their next to their name, and it dials them, and I can talk to them. I can do the same here. I can type on Facebook, type in somebody's name, button, there they are. You know, I get. I don't know why they're doing it, and I don't know if it's being done other places. Every year, we get a new phone book. I don't need a phone book. I understand. You put it down. Oh, there's the name, there's their address, and their number. I can go on here for businesses, especially. Type in the business name. There they are. There's a website. I don't even have to call them on the phone. I can do it on a website. Okay. What's wrong with that? Why? Why do some people in my age group find something wrong with that. I don't think it's wrong. And also, they talk about the Gen X's, all those, lump them into the younger people group. Spend so much time staring at their phone, but they're in contact with other people. It might not be this way, face to face. It might not be verbally. It might not be saying anything. It might be texting everything, Okay. But they're still talking to other people. And that is a good thing. As long as lines of communication are open, you can just, okay. Now, a lot of these means of communicating have their pluses and minuses. You could, certain things, I don't use anything other than Facebook and this YouTube. I don't do TikTok. I don't do Instagram. I don't do Twitter. Not because I think there's something wrong with them, but because I know my own limitations. This and Facebook, for me, are easy. Okay. But it doesn't have to be. That doesn't make anything wrong with these. Doesn't mean I'm, well, you know what? Yeah, I am a little lazy. I don't want to learn all those other things, and I know my limitations. If I get into something like that and I come to a minor bump in the road, I can get irritated very easy. And if I do that and I get irritated, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'll stick with what I know for right now. Maybe later, if I feel like it, I might get into doing some others, doing some other way. I don't know how many people I'm reaching like this. Not a whole lot yet, but... And I don't know if it'll ever grow to be more people. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm kind of doing this for myself. So I can sit down, I can say what I have to say about things, I watch a lot of news. A lot. Just, you wouldn't believe how much I watch. And I watch a lot of YouTube. I go through there and I watch the videos of all the other people who, I watch the Dollamore Daily, I watch David Pakman, I watch the Young Turks, Indisputable with Dr. Ritchie, Roland Martin, Unfiltered. I watch those people because they're looking at news, at things that happen in the world the way I do. And I like their opinions. We don't always agree on everything. There's lots of things I don't agree with these people on, I wish things would happen faster. I wish more things would be done in Washington, D.C. to make lives for all our citizens easier. I saw today where the Cherokee Nation is trying to get a similar representative in Congress as American Samoa, Guam, Virgin Islands, U.S. Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico, and Washington, D.C. They have representatives in Congress. They can't vote on anything, but they're there to put forth their take on what's going on, Sure, I think everybody who lives in this country should be represented in some way in Congress. Where I'm from, the representatives we have in Congress are close to my feelings. I think I'm a little more progressive than they are, and they can't always get accomplished what I would like to see accomplished. Some of them won't even try because they're trying to stay in Congress. And if they go too far one way or the other, they're liable to lose that. Now I understand there's a bit of a power dynamic. Why they want to be, because now my senators and one of my representatives up here, they have been in there for a long time. Maria Cantwell, Patty Murray, Rick Larson, they've been there for quite a while. They've accumulated status because of the length of time they've been in Congress. Their words carry more weight because they've been there longer. Okay. Sometimes I think they're too ensconced in their position. They don't want to rock the boat because it might affect their position. It might affect their power. Okay? I get that. I don't agree with it, but I get it. If they want to have more people on their side, I think they should move a little more in the direction, in a more progressive direction. They're all centrist Democrats. That's what they are. I don't know if they're corporate, but they're centrist. Okay? I'm glad they're there. They keep a rein on the far right numbskulls, both in Congress and out. They nudge. They don't push hard. They nudge a little bit in the progressive direction. But and that's I like that. I do wish they'd have a little more chutzpah, or was it gumption, guts, whatever you want to call it. Move a little farther to that progressive side. Just take a step or two, please. This, I don't know why they got into Congress in the first place. I really don't know. They had their reasons. Okay, they got there. Did they accomplish what they wanted? Are they still accomplishing what they want? I think a lot of times people out here in the real world have more they have more handle on what they feel. I'm not sure how much of that message is getting to our representatives and the administration. I saw a thing about in this area somebody pushing for high-speed rail. Oh, hey, I love that idea. I think we should have high-speed rail across the whole country. But I don't want that to stop at the bigger cities and towns, which is usually what it does. Go out into the communities, into the go to the rural areas. People out there could still use it. You know? Heck, where I live, we have bus service out here. But there is a whole lot more of my county that doesn't get any at all. You know? My neighborhood is basically halfway between a big city and national forest out here, where there's a ski area. And there's people who live between here and out there. They don't have bus service. They don't have the ability to get into town if they need to on an emergency basis because a car doesn't run or something. No. And you know what? Coming out there doesn't have to be high speed. Bus service, yeah. Need to improve it a little bit because it's kind of not. I mean, it stops at a certain time of night. So, if you're one person who lives out here and has to work like a swing shift or a graveyard shift, you're screwed. Especially if you don't have a car. The buses out here don't run after 8 o'clock at night. You know? They should be much more useful. Now, who knows? Maybe because we're not a big population center. Who knows? I don't know why that happens. Doesn't matter why that happens. Well, it does, but for this argument, it doesn't matter. It just needs to improve. We need more transportation possibilities. You know? And gas prices. Ooh, that's crazy. You know? I used to be able to put $20 in my car and I could go for a week. You know, it would be fine. It would fill it up. $20 nowadays gives me less than 4 gallons of gas, which gets me into town. But and then I'm gonna have to put more gas in town. You know, the only gas. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3 gas stations in my area, and they're all at convenience stores. One of them just down there's 2 of them actually close by here. The Mobil and a Texaco. And then farther out, there's a Shell station. Whee! Who knows? You know, we don't have much choice out here. And I don't think that's right. I think we need more choice.